Hi there everybody, it's UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator Halsey here from SlimmandStylish.stampinup.net. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today I'm playing with the Tidings and Trimmings photopolymer stamp set, and this has the coordinating Christmas trimming dies. This is actually a set that's from the annual catalogue, so even though it's Christmas, it's in the annual rather than the mini catalogue. And if you're like me, you've completely overlooked it, which is what I did, and then all of a sudden saw it and was like, that is beautiful. So this is the card that I've made with this set. Really simple. It's just some stamping, some die cutting and blending. Let me show you how to put it together. So first of all, you're going to want a piece of scrap basic white cardstock. Just got some here. I did have some here, there we go. And you're going to want the stocking, the star, both of these two little sort of floral decorations, and the open star down here. So let me just grab those. So there's the open star, both the florally bits, stocking, that star. Oh, you're going to need a sentiment as well. So I've used May Your Days Be Merry and Bright. Okay, let's pop those onto some blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and then you just want to use your memento and get all of these inked up and stamped. You want one of the stockings. This has just got some lovely detailing, hasn't it? So one stocking. One of the big stars. 4 of the little stars. 2 each of these details, so 1, 2, 1, 2, and then you want the sentiment, and the sentiment needs to have a gap around it because I'm going to punch it out. Okay, pop your lid on. Let's move all of these blocks to the side so I don't get confused, which is very easy, by the way. First of all, I'm going to punch my sentiment out, so I'm using the fancy label punch, or the Label Me Lovely, actually, I think it is. There we go, punched out. And then you want to get blending these pieces. So you're going to need just jade for the sprig that's got 3 bits on. So I'm just popping a dark in the middle, and then colouring all the bits in with the light just jade. Okay, fresh freesia. Again, I'm doing the dark in the middle, and then the light around the edges. Oh, and on that one. Pale papaya. I'm going to do the dark. There. And the light over there. And then for the stars, I'm using saffron. So I'm going to pop the dark just sort of like that. I'm not going to the edges, I'm just putting a real dark strip in the middle. And then with the light, I'm just going around the edges and filling the rest of it in. Which should just create that glow. Okay, with the stocking, very much the same sort of technique. I'm using Pool Party, and the dark Pool Party, I am just popping a strip of it along there. And then I'm just going to fill in around the edge and all the way around with the light. So that you do have this sort of dark to light ombre effect on the stocking. Really quick, really simple blending. Okay, once you've done that, die cut them out so you have all your pieces. This is where we realise I haven't pre-cut enough earlier, but I think I've done it right. I think. we think. Okay. You want a piece of basic white cardstock that is 14.85 centimetres and 10.5 centimetres, so it sticks exactly flat on your card and there's no frame. And you want the light pale pink blend. So what you're going to do is work out where you're putting your label. Put a little dot just above it there, and a little one just below it there. Get shading. So you just want to colour from one to the other. And I started off in light, like that, and then I went over the centre bit of it with the dark. So just in about 0.5 centimetre, and I literally just did about that with the dark. So it just made it 2 different colours. You can only just see it around the edges, but I think it looks really nice. Okay, you want some dimensionals to pop this up. And actually what you also need to do is you need to pop some twine across. So let me just pop the dimensionals on there. I haven't stuck it down yet because of my twine. So you want this silver twine. This is with the Elegantly Said suite in the annual catalogue. And you just want to cut enough to go around the piece of cardstock. So I'm going to pop a little bit of glue underneath where this will sit to stick the twine into. And then I'm going to wrap it round. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just apply this straight away to my backing sheet of cardstock, because once you've popped adhesive on the twine, it's not always as successful as ribbon, so I just want to get this stuck down as quick as possible. Okay, so I've got my base cardstock just here. I've already cut it in half and scored it in half, so I'm just going to fold it and burnish it and remove that dimensional backing. Pop that onto there. Pop the sentiment on. And then I'm literally just going to build up the rest of the card. So pop a dimensional on the back of the star. Stick that where you want it. Pop a dimensional on the back of the stocking. Pop that where you want it. And then for these, you want to stick them together. So I've just popped a little bit of adhesive on the bottom of the Just Jade one. And popped that onto there. Some adhesive on the back of both. And then finally, it's the little stars. So I use Tombow on these. I'll just put a little dot on them, but you could use glue dots. You could also use your tape. I just found it a bit fiddly, so I just found popping a little dot of Tombow on them worked just fine for me, she says. That one obviously didn't. It's just a little dot like that. Leave it for a second just to dry. So while I'm leaving it for a second, I'm going to look for my embellishments, because I popped some embellishments on here. I use the brush metallic adhesive back dots. So, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I use these ones here, they're on this side, and I use the little ones, and I just put 2 of them on just to give it a bit of a pop. So there you go, there's my card. What do you think? Do let me know below. Everything I've used today is available to purchase from my store, www.slimmandstylish.stampinup.net. It's the Tidings and Trimmings set with the Christmas Trimmings dies. They do come as a bundle, and you can save 10% by buying them as a bundle. If you've liked this video, please do give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment below, and make sure you subscribe for more content. See you all again soon. Bye. I hope you've enjoyed today's project. All items that I have used on this video are available to purchase from my store, www.slimmandstylish.stampinup.net. Alternatively, if you would like a copy of our catalogues, please send me an email to slimmandstylish@live.co.uk or leave me a comment below and I'll get in touch with you. I upload regular content to this channel, so if you do enjoy watching my tutorials, please make sure that you have subscribed and rang the bell to get notifications when new videos go live. Thank you for joining me, and have a lovely day.